What's going on? Don't mind me. I'm just trying to scarf down my dinner quick. Oh my goodness. So, how y'all doing?
Pretty good.
Oh, we got Nicole. I'm doing phenomenal. Phenomenal. Jess, how's
Hey,
the gym?
I've made it there,
That's what I'm talking about.
but you want to hear what hilarious thing happened?
Absolutely. Let's hear it.
So I may never go back ever again.
That's no bueno.
Yeah, no bueno. But remember how we had discussed about people thinking badly of me? So I walked in and this guy who I have been talking to
Oh.
lately, we met on the internet,
Ooh.
was there.
This is getting juicy.
Yep. So of course, nobody else, I could care less what everybody else thought of me in the entire gym, except for that one person.
Oh, homie, huh?
Yep.
Aw. That's cute. Hey, I feel that because my girlfriend and I, we actually met. This is gonna sound super weird. We met on TikTok. Well, no, we didn't meet on TikTok. She followed me on TikTok. She added me on Snap. Said hey. I said hey. She goes, "How's your Sunday?" I'm like, it's Saturday, right? And that's what led to a conversation. And that's what led to us here now. So hey, what I would definitely suggest is, Jess, this happened for a reason. This happened for a reason. Like, there's a
So I
reason.
look like an idiot?
Look like, nah, he's already talking to you. He don't think you're an idiot. If anything, if he's a decent gentleman and human being and someone who's worth a damn, you'll be supportive. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not going to go down relationship alley here. But, yeah, that's just me. That's just me. Like, Jess, I'm telling you, I just have this gut feeling. You and I had the gym conversation for some reason at that point in time. And then all of a sudden you find out, oh, homie who you've been talking to, who you guys are feeling and vibing each other out a little bit, goes to that gym. I don't know. I don't know if you believe in the universe and all of that. But anyway, something happened for a reason. I would just say, you only live once, YOLO, and here we go.
I'm still going. I still went. So
that's what I'm talking about. That I'm proud of you. And that was success.
It was. I almost FaceTimed you though. Almost.
Hey, I told you. I said, hey, if it's overwhelming, FaceTime me, and we'll sit there in the chair together.
That would have so been counterproductive then, because he would have been like, dude, who's the dude on the phone?
We said, that's my trainer. Yeah, okay, likely story. Like,
exactly. Be like, dude, he's in California.
No, I totally get it. But all right, well, who we got? All right, so new peeps in the crew for the first time. We got Erica here, and then we got James as well. And then Brittany down there without a video. I don't know what's up.
I don't have a camera hooked up yet.
Oh, okay. You working on that or no?
Well, I have the camera. It's just not hooked up.
Oh, right on. I'm digging it. Anonymous. Brittany Anonymous. Anywho, then we got we'll call them the OG crew. We got Nicole, Shannon, Megan, Jess. Jess is like the mini OG. The other three are like OG back in the day. But it's been 5 minutes. Anyone else who pops in, cool. I got to say, this is collectively probably one of the bigger calls, right? I think so.
Are you eating pizza?
Oh, I'm eating cauliflower pizza like it's cool. I apologize. Crazy off day. Hey, it is amazing though.
Hey, California pizza is the best.
It is. Nicole, you good? You look like you're going to kill the screen.
I'm fine. Just a lot right now.
What's up? Unload.
Just a lot.
All right.
I don't want to take over this whole thing and I just need to know if I'm positive or not. And I'm not gonna know until tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, here's my little 2 cents on COVID real quick. So for those of you who don't know, and I guess a couple families tested positive at her childcare center that she works at. So everyone had to get tested. So there's a possibility she's positive or whatnot, and the stressors that come with that.
Yeah.
Beautiful thing, it's a virus. Unbeautiful thing about that, there's not really an antibiotic. It's just like any other cold flu-like symptoms, and you just you already know what you're gonna need to do. And the way I kind of look at it, from a practicality standpoint, if they have now been tested positive, you have already been exposed for a substantial amount of time.
Yeah, I mean, they're not in my classroom, but one of the children of the mom that was asymptomatic, I've been high-fiving all freaking week. So it's just like, that's really good to know for my sanity. And just, I think I'm going to be okay. It's because I am working out and I'm healthy and stuff. It's just the stress of the test, the stress of just have parents who are deliberately not wearing masks when we've asked them to wear masks. And it's just really frustrating. And I have toddlers crawling all over me, and the run was good for me. It was my best freaking time. It's just, I'm just wanting to cry.
I'm with you there. I'm also an ECE.
Yeah, I'm also a teacher assistant and behaviorist, so we totally get it. But the way that I look at it is you have to not look at, oh, I might have it. You have to look at right this moment. How do you feel? And if you're and live in that moment, don't think of tomorrow I could wake up as like sick as a dog. You just have to live in the moment.
Well, my philosophy is I work at a daycare. I have 2 kids. If I'm going to get sick, I'm going to get sick. There's no point in worrying over it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I haven't gotten sick in the time I've been at my job. It's just stressful. Just, it's a new ball game, and it's just a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So, like everything, right? And this is, I appreciate y'all's input because that's phenomenal. You guys relate. You're in that similar scenarios. Like that's great. Hey, Nicole, at least you have a couple different people that you can be like, yo, hey, you
got the camera linked up.
I got it to work.
I will catch you guys later. I'll get ready to pull into the high school.
I feel like so down. But anyway, hey, Nicole, at least you got a couple peeps, like they can directly relate to you and stuff like that. But, my little last 2 cents on it before we get talking about protein and how it directly correlates, right, into anabolic state and stuff. My geeky, excited side comes out. It's like that whole simple flow chart, right? Can you control it? Yes or no? If you can't, do what you can
That
do.
in counseling, don't bring that up.
Yeah, my kids today was the last day of their 2-week quarantine because one of the kids in their daycare tested positive.
Mm-hmm.
The harshest part,
good, though.
the harshest part is they don't tell you until it's already been tested. They don't tell you that they're going to be tested. It's just, oh, we tested positive, by the way. It's like, no, not what we need to hear. We need to hear that you have symptoms, that you are potential, because then we can isolate people.
Yeah. But there's
the kid didn't show symptoms until like the Sunday. So since my kids have been in contact with them 48 hours before,
Ooh,
had to be in quarantine for 2 weeks.
that's harsh on kids.
But yeah, before we end up digressing all the way down COVID, I know way much about COVID.
Started this. You asked how I was doing. I told you to not.
Because emotional state is important to me. And
fine, I just need to cry.
All right, and now you're laughing, so I would say thank you and move on. No, I'm just kidding.
Michael.
Anyway, I'm messing, Nicole. Love all you guys, but I am gonna mute all of you so that I can get on my little soapbox here and talk at you about really protein, but really how does it go into promoting that fat loss or that anabolic state. Like I keep telling you that, like almost every single one of you, we have had some sort of conversation of, hey, like protein is the king of kings, the king of all macronutrients, and it puts us into a stage or a state that tells our body to burn fat for that energy. And protein is the only thing that does that. Well, what really is going on is protein is just a makeup and collaboration of amino acids. And then they're just linked together called branch chain amino acids. So it's actually not protein itself. It's specifically 9 of the 20 branch chain amino acids that make up a protein. Okay, so of the 9 essential amino acids, there are 3 of them. But why are they essential and non-essential? And then you have conditions-based, which I'm really not going to get into in this call. But you have 9 essential amino acids, which means the word essential means we have to have them from our diet. They are essential to have in our diet because our body does not naturally produce them. Okay, then you have the non-essential, which simply means they're not necessary to get into from our diet because our body produces them. So it's interesting that 3 of the 9 essential that we have to consume through our diet are the 3 that puts our body into a mode called muscle protein synthesis, which is that anabolic mode, where that is where our body is building, repairing, and maintaining the lean muscle mass. So when we have the correct abundance of those 3 amino acids that make up a protein, that in the right amounts, that is what is putting our body in that optimal muscle building, fat burning stage or state. Okay. But that's why protein is king of kings, because you can only get them from protein. Protein is the only thing, like a chicken breast, your fish, a whey protein powder are the only things that are going to give you those 9 essential amino acids at the same time. You have to have them at the same time. You have to have all 9. Okay. And then those 3 out of those 9 is what triggers that process. If you have a question on that, you can go ahead. I'll pause right here. Just raise your hand. I'll unmute you, and we'll be good. All right. Hold up. What we got? Boom. Let me see if it unmutes. I don't know how long it takes. There we go. What's up?
It requests if I want to be unmuted.
Oh.
So I'm actually really new at all this protein, carbs, and fun stuff because I just didn't care before. How in the world do you eat it all at the same time without getting sick?
Okay, you mean the certain protein amount?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so give me a number that you're talking about, because I think I know what you're saying, but like.
Nope. Pulling a blank. Well, I hate this.
No, you're good. You're okay. Are you talking like the amount you're supposed to get in every single day that the app tells you, or?
Kind of. So the numbers it gives you on the app, you're supposed to eat through. Like, is it throughout the day you eat that much, or that is your total for the day? Because if it's for your total for the day, then how in the world do you balance it?
Yes. So it is the total for the day. So what you're saying,
Okay.
so that 180 that we were, because we were talking about a little bit last night, right? That 180, that's throughout the entire day. So how we balance that is really into what does your schedule look like? Do you eat 3 meals a day? What would you prefer to do? And here's the thing, Brittany, there's going to have to be some sort of, and I know we just literally started talking yesterday, okay? Like we haven't been able to have a one-on-one talk yet. So we're going to have to find some sort of routine or regimen, even with the chaos that might be going on, right? There has to be some sort of routine there. And we'll talk through that, okay? Just mentally prepare. Hey, we're going to have to find a way to get some consistent times or what have you in throughout the day, okay? But for simplicity reasons, let's say you eat 4 times a day. And when I say you eat, I mean you have meal 1, meal 2, meal 3, 5 times. You eat 5 times a day.
I eat breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, and dinner because I eat with the children at work sometimes.
Beautiful.
So sometimes I'll have some of their snack or some of their lunch because we make it at the center.
This is golden because this ties right into my next point of how I said in the right amounts, right, to make sure that we're putting our body in that state. You literally take 180 and the preferred utopia, perfect scenario, divided by 5.
Sorry. Okay.
Divided by 5. That's literally what, like 30, what was that, 35? 35 grams? 36, thank you. 36 grams of protein per meal. Now, what does that look like? This is where everyone gets confused, right? What does 36 grams look like? That looks like a palm size or 3.5 to 4 ounces of chicken. That looks like 1.5 cans of tuna.
Well,
That's like, you see what I'm saying?
1.5 cans? Oh, that's a lot of tuna.
Because one can equals about 22 grams.
Okay. I don't do tuna. Is it possible to do it in a shake or something? Because it's easier for me to drink at work than it is for me to eat at work.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just talking whole foods. I will always say whole foods first because that's the most pure form of the protein, right? A powder is just a byproduct of something we consume. Okay, does that make sense?
Yes.
So yes, you absolutely can. And now for a shake, right? For a shake, your average meal replacement shake is going to have, and the one I recommend to everyone is going to have 24 to 25 grams. Now, Premier Protein, we're going to do some education. This is perfect. This is great. I want you to do me a favor. Actually, I have this right here. Let me pull this up. Oh, wait.
That's usually my meal for the day, like my breakfast or my lunch or something.
I think I saved that exact one for this purpose.
Cool.
You know what? Because this is great. This goes into supplements and stuff. Premier, right?
Yeah.
So let's have a gander. I don't care where it comes from. It's pretty much all the same thing, right? So what flavor you got?
I have 2 flavors. I have chocolate and caramel.
All right, cool.
Both of them are, well, the chocolate's disgusting.
Premier. Yeah, there's a reason for that.
It tastes like melted chocolate pudding.
Yeah, caramel. Cool. Let's try and find some nutrition facts real quick. There it is. Perfect. Oh, it doesn't give me what I'm looking for. I don't want that picture. I want the tiny words that go underneath it.
Do you want me to read it for you?
Yeah, if you could.
Okay, so that's the nutrition information. So you're looking for the ingredients?
Yep.
Ingredients: water, milk protein concentrate, calcium caseinate, cocoa powder processed with alkali, whey protein concentrate, high.
You're good. Read the first 3 again.
Nice. Water, milk protein concentrate, calcium caseinate.
All right. So milk protein concentrate, right? That, and now it has a little like cross symbol too, right?
No.
Next to it?
No.
It should, because at the bottom it'll say that signifies a protein source.
It does not have an asterisk beside it, but at the bottom, before it goes into French, has contains milk for adults. Do not consume more than 1 shake daily. Consult a healthcare practitioner prior to use if you are taking blood thinners.
This is great. This is perfect. So, hold up. I gotta someone. So
I've been doing 2 at a daily.
So here's the deal, right? Here's the deal. So the milk protein concentrate, okay? That is your source of protein. Hey, what's up, Dante? I got you muted. I'm just explaining some stuff real quick. What's up, dude? So you got milk protein concentrate. That's your source of protein. When we're looking at supplements, the purest form of supplement you can get is whey protein.
That's ingredient number 5.
What's it say?
Whey protein concentrate.
Okay, and then you had milk protein concentrate.
Yeah, it has both of them.
And then there was somewhat, it's like casein something.
Calcinate, calcinate, caseinate.
Caseinate, which
That
is
one.
a casein type protein. So what you have is 3 different protein sources.
That seems a little excessive.
It is, because it's a marketing thing where they say, hey, you're getting sources from 3 different sources. But then they turn around and say, don't consume more than 1 shake a day.
Yeah, I should have read that before I started drinking them.
You see what I'm saying? So this is great. This is great. You're not alone. I will tell you that. I was doing the same thing. Okay. Like, so now we know whey protein, because it's a byproduct of dairy, that is the most purest form of protein supplement. Okay. So when
Okay.
looking at a protein, we want to look for a whey protein. Now, what also goes in there, okay, is how a protein supplement is made. So you have, I want you to, and a lot of us have had this conversation, but just as a refresher, like, imagine you have 2 chicken breasts, okay? You have one that's gonna get put on a grill. Then you have one that you're gonna put in a slow cooker, right? All right. So when you think of the grill, it cooks a lot quicker than the slow cooker, right?
Mhm.
The grill is what we're calling high temperature, because that's what it is, high temperature. The slow cooker is low temperature because it takes longer to cook, right? Makes sense. Now, what happens to some portions of that piece of chicken on the grill, though?
It gets cooked, burnt, basically.
Right. Burnt, maybe a little dry, right? Whereas the slow cooker is what? Unless you leave it in there for 20 hours, is what?
Very moist,
Moist,
actually.
juicy, all of that. So what happens is you ever eat something that's burnt, or you have burnt like on accident and you eat it and your stomach gets messed up? It's because your body doesn't recognize it as anything. It has no idea what it is. It doesn't know it's chicken. Because what happens is that chicken got denatured, denaturization. So all that means is changing from what it was. So it got changed from chicken, which it could recognize, and through heat, changed the way that makeup of that burnt chicken was. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Whereas the slow cooker doesn't. Now, the same thing applies to protein supplements and all supplements. I'm all supplements, not just protein, all of them. So what happens is with whey protein, though, because that's the topic for this week, with the whey protein, it's a gelatin first. It is not a powder. It is a gelatin. So what happens is you have to make it into a powder. So how do you do that? The leading first step in the processing of it is heat. So you have high temperature processing and low temperature processing of this gelatin. High temperature gets you more product out faster if I'm a supplement company. Low temperature, but just like that chicken breast, it has what bits? The burnt bits that aren't protein anymore. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So, but you will have some of that low temperature, because you're changing gelatin into powder. You're going to have some of that naturally, but you have a lot less when it's low temperature processing. Does that make sense?
Not particularly.
So high temperature with the chicken, you got burnt pieces, right?
Yes.
You're going to have burnt pieces in the protein, turning it into a gelatin.
Okay.
And then slow cooker, you don't have burnt pieces.
Yes.
So when you low temperature process the gelatin, you're not going to have as many burnt pieces. Does that make sense?
Okay, so you have more of the
More
proteins.
quality product here,
Okay.
burnt. Lower quality product here with more burnt. That's why your chocolate protein tastes like crap.
Blech.
That, and you don't have strictly whey. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And at least now I know why it tastes gross.
Correct. So then a lot of the times when companies are just pumping out product like it's cool, there's another part of that that's called ionization, where they actually now separate stuff even more with chemicals. So
That's
that
slightly
is
scary.
yes. So with that, and I'm glad you brought all this up because this is great. And I love talking about this because a lot of people don't realize this, is that the low temperature processed whey as the protein source is always going to be the better quality product every time. That's why, and I don't know if you can see everyone on your screen here, right? But I think Shannon and Nicole for sure. So I'm gonna unmute Shannon real quick, right? So Shannon, tell real quick, describe how proteins were for you before we started working together and how protein is now.
I don't know. I guess I didn't know what all really had protein in it, I guess. But like when I first started, I struggled really hard trying to meet my protein every day. Like you told me to eat more. I'm like how much protein I need in a day. I don't feel like I could eat that much stuff. So that's why you got me onto First Form's protein shakes, and honestly, they do not taste like crap like she said hers do. They taste really good.
Yeah.
They're gross. I'll drink them.
No,
but they're
these are
gross.
really good. Like the ones I usually get from the store taste like really chalky. These ones don't. Like they taste really good.
But Shannon, at the same time, we learned to use it as a tool.
Yeah.
It doesn't replace whole food meals, right?
Yeah.
But it's a tool to get our protein to where it needs to be.
That's why I usually use it as a snack instead of, but I still eat like an apple or something with it too to get my other things in. Hands
down. I appreciate it, Shannon. Nicole, hold on. Where are you at? There we go. Let me see. There. All right, you're on mute. Go.
The question was how protein has helped me?
Experience with, since we learned about protein shake, like what we just talked about, right? Because you're like an OG of the group. Like, since we learned about, hey, what goes into a quality product or quality protein powder, how that one has helped in your experience between the two, understanding quality and stuff. But secondly, how engaging how you plan your day in terms of your protein. Does that make sense?
Right. Well, I've never had any other like protein supplements like the First one that I've had before this. I've had like muscle milk, but that, you know, it's not as chalky, but it like whatever. But I really like the protein Formula 1 or whatever it is. I usually do it as a post-workout, and typically I do about 30 grams of protein for each meal. I try to at least, and it's definitely helped me because like 2-3 weeks ago we upped my protein to help with everything, and I've noticed that it's made a huge difference in my energy and stuff. And yesterday I was shaking really, really bad, and I drank my protein shake, and I like calmed down automatically, and it tastes really good and it helps. And I've always known to have higher quality of or quantity of protein compared to like the carbs and the fats, just because I did a lot of research last year. But knowing like what has protein and what is good protein and how to separate my protein throughout the day has been interesting and insightful. So
no, absolutely, I appreciate it. So Brittany, I'm gonna go ahead and mute you too, but to kind of wrap it all together, right? The source is a good quality protein product is a great tool, great source, but nothing will beat whole foods. Okay. Now, what whole foods give us what I was talking about, those 3 of the 9 essential branch chain? Your chicken breast, your beef, your fish, or you don't like fish. You know, I don't know if it's all seafood, but your shrimp, your whatever, like any type of protein, as long as any animal protein is going to give you a full, what's called amino acid or protein profile. Okay. It's yelling at me. We got 10 minutes anyway. It'll give you a full protein amino acid profile that has those 9 essential amino acids in it in the correct amount. Now, how do we know it's the correct amount? As she said, 30 grams. The planning factor for a meal, unless there's some other considerations, which I'll briefly talk about that as well, is 30 grams of whole food protein minimum. That's the goal, okay, per meal. Now, at the same time, if you have a shake and it's the good quality whey protein shake, you can have 25 grams or 20 to 25 grams, right? And you will still get that full, complete amino acid profile because it is designed that way. That's why the serving sizes in a protein shake are what they are, so that you are getting that full amino acid profile, and you're getting the 9 essential amino acids with the 3 that target that muscle protein synthesis, which is just a fancy way of saying targeting and repairing and building, maintaining muscle, and targeting fat for energy. Does that help, like, understand, hey, how do I plan? Like, how much should I try and get in each meal? Stuff like that. Yeah, let me unmute you real quick. Okay.
And yes, it does. It just makes cooking for the family a little interesting.
No, right. And that's something where honestly, it's trial and error. You just gotta, once you figure out what you need, you already kind of know what the family needs, right? You see what I'm saying?
I don't cook. I burn water.
Oh, fantastic. Well, hey, now once you can kind of gauge, hey, I need this, it'll help whoever does.
True.
But I hope that, hey, hit me up after if you still want to deep dive down into protein, okay? But I'm just does anyone have any questions?
Nicole does.
Oh, Nicole, what's up? Hold up. There we go.
I don't have a question. I was going to say, if you want to hit me up later, I have kind of like a meal plan that I go through every day, and I can give you some ideas. And working with kids and stuff, it kind of is a lot, but I'm impressed that you can actually drink at work rather than eat. I need to eat because it shuts me out.
But what I will do at a minimum is send you the meal replacement shake as well as the bars too, that I would recommend you use if you're looking for those. Oh, hold up. What's up?
The reason it's easier for me to drink rather than eat is we're not allowed outside food in the center. The center provides meals for the children, so we're not allowed to bring food in and eat it in front of the children. So that's why it's easier for me to drink it than to actually eat it.
Also, Canada.
Yeah, Canada, BC.
Canada.
Yeah. I should put a Canadian flag behind me instead of the lighthouse.
I'm like, why is there a lighthouse? But anyway.
Because my room's a mess.
Hey, Brittany, but for real, totally get it. Like, and if that works better for your schedule, you can ask anyone here. I'm all about finding creative ways with your particular schedule. What worked for Nicole, some of it might work for you, and vice versa, right? That's why I'm here. We'll get it. We'll find something. And if drinking is more feasible, we will go down that road. That's why I will absolutely send you the protein that I would recommend. And I know it goes to Canada. But at the same time, because it is international shipping, you can get rebate for the shipping cost. Okay, so
I don't understand rebate, unfortunately. Cool.
Yeah, so you'll get your money back. All right. So I will absolutely get you that. But I'm gonna go ahead. Does anyone have any other questions whatsoever about anything we went over? All right, Jess, hold up. Once you're on, I don't know if you can unmute you. All right, boom, unmute. All right. What we got?
I just want to know where I can get the protein shakes from First Form.
I got you. I will send you. You're talking about the meal ones?
Yeah, just so that I can replace what I've been using, because I was using the protein one that Brittany was using in the morning, and I'd prefer to, like we discussed the other day, prefer to switch that out with one of yours, because she's right, they taste like crap.
All right. What we can do is I'll shoot you that one as well. I'll shoot you the link to it, because So just so everyone knows, they're based out of St. Louis, Missouri. So it'll be a link. So I'll just shoot you the link so that we can get you going on the good tasting stuff. The better.
Cool deal.
All right. Anyone else? What we got? James, you got nothing?
No, I waiting on mine to come in, so
Yeah.
I've already ordered mine, so I'm just waiting on it.
You're like, I was already on it. How was the vacation? You happy to be back? I know we briefly talked a little bit, but
Yeah, I loved the sun. It was a little crowded there. Wasn't crazy about that. And then I just read an article earlier that they're one of the top for COVID, so I'm not thrilled about that.
hey, that's
Yeah, there you go, Nicole. But it definitely soaked up the sun. I can see I got my little tan going on. And,
I saw that. I was like, wow, it's darker. I was like,
and I'm telling you,
sure.
I enjoyed that and New Orleans. So, but it's back to getting, glad to be back in my routine.
Absolutely. No, I'm glad you had fun too, and I'm glad that you're actually ready to get right back into the routine. A lot of the times it's hard for people when they get out of it. They're just like, yo, this is so hard.
Dude, I missed the gym. I did.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's phenomenal. Brittany, what's up?
Sorry, partially playing with Zoom. I also did have a question for kind of everybody. I hate the taste of water, and so far nothing I've tried has worked. Does anyone have any suggestions? I apparently don't drink enough.
All right, so I'll let Nicole go real quick. Nicole, just for essay, we got about 3 minutes left, so.
Don't at me. Mio Liquid. It's a little squirt thing that you can get at your grocery store. That's what my mom and brother do because they also hate the taste of water. I don't mind water, but it's like a little squirt thing that have many different
I have some. I was under the impression they were really bad for you.
What?
I don't
Blame
know.
my mother.
I'm not allowed to talk anymore because we're under time, so.
No, you're fine. There's still 2.5 minutes left.
Just so you know, anyone's more than welcome to attend these to educate as well. So.
She went through stomach surgery, so she actually had a ton of this over a period of a year and a half. So I don't talk to her about it because I get that holier than thou attitude from her.
So Nicole, yeah, like Mio. I use Mio. I prefer the blue sport one with electrolyte. I think it's called like blue raspberry or something. That's my.
I have one sitting around here somewhere.
Use it.
Wait, I think it might be in this one.
There's natural ways.
Yeah, there you go. What's up, Dante? Explain something.
What's up, man? Yeah, there's natural ways. If you want to just sit there, just kind of just disperse the flavor. You can use chilled cucumber slices.
Infusing, right?
I did strawberries yesterday, and it was really nice.
Strawberries, you can do almost any type of berry. I mean, citrus usually gives you a better, kind of a better palate. It makes it a little more acidic, but you can blend those in different things,
Less than a minute. So if we get cut off, it's not because I ended it.
No, you're good. So it's just those are some natural remedies. Mio is not bad. I mean, I know me and my buddy Michael here, I've known him for years. We used to live off those things, so yeah. So
I might actually use it then.
No, that's a great point too. I appreciate that, Dante, man. Like the infusers are great, Mio's great. Whatever you got to do to get it down, that's my mentality. As long as it doesn't look overly, questionable. I mean,
another thing, set a goal. So what I did, I don't like drinking water either. I'm bad at it, and I think anybody who's military is bad at it. So get yourself some motivation.
Holy crap, that's huge.
Yeah, it's a half gallon from Yeti, but I told myself I got to drink 2 of those every day. So it makes it simple because all I know is, hey, I drink one, I fill it up, and then bam, I got to drink another one. I'm done. That's a gallon a day.
Another good thing, I know some people, they put timers, they put alarms. And every time that alarm goes off, they're drinking 10 ounces of water or 8 ounces of water. Or for you, it'd be...
Nope, don't worry about it. I live off ounces. Don't worry with the liters.
Okay, fantastic.
I'm American born, and I was raised for about